a man randomly decides to bite and try to stab another human being because he's too close to him. Put up the picture full mask. Let me give you the zig and zag of the story. 42-year-old Corey A. Nesenson is accused of hurling racial slurs, striking a black passerby with scissors on February 10th. This was in Portland, Oregon. Resulting in his arrest, police announced in the press release the suspect was charged with second-degree assault, fourth-degree assault, reckless burning, aggravated harassment, and first-degree bias crime because the guy was passing by him. First responders were called to the scene of a man later identified as Nesenson lighting clothes on fire outside. The Portland Fire and Rescue also said he was attacking a male victim by biting him and cutting him with a small pair of scissors. Quote, the case is being investigated as bias crime as the suspect subjected the victims to physical injury and placed the victim in fear of imminent serious physical injury based on the suspect's perception of the victim's race, all right? When officers arrived, police claimed that he spat on one of them. What? And he's alive? Yes. They arrested him. Investigators think that he may be linked to a separate incident where he ran after an interracial couple and also used racially offensive language against them. Obviously, somebody filed a report. That's why they know there's a connection possibly here. Police are urging the victims to come forward with their experiences. Witness and victim Peyton Thomas told KGW and Fox 12 he saw the moment this individual started burning clothes on 6th Avenue, okay, before jogging after the couple and attempting to assault them. Quote, the guy thankfully turned around and looked and saw him. Him and the female took off running, Thomas explained to KGW, adding that he and his friend were seemingly the suspect's next target. He continued, by the time I looked up, he was too close to me to put my hands up to stop him or punch him. The only thing I could do was resort to my military training and self-defense combat, and grabbed him and slapped him to the ground. All right, put it up. That's when Thomas claims the perpetrator decided, well, this is a good idea to bite now. So he bit him and attempted to stab him with scissors. Those are the visuals. Thomas suffered non-life-threatening injuries and believed he was attacked due to his race. The suspect, who is white, was taken into custody, pleaded not guilty during a court appearance on Monday. He asked to be transported to a mental health facility and the hospital, but the judge decided against the request, according to the report. He has another court date at the end of the month. Online records viewed by Atlanta Black Star show that he is being held in the Multnomah County Inverness jail, all right? So the judge did not believe his story of mental health deficiency as the reason he was being racist and deciding to attack individuals on the street. All right, Mr. Mayor, you have had your stint of racist individuals come after you in significant and massive ways. This is one of those up close and personal dynamics where random people are being terrorized by an individual while he's hurling the N-word at them. What say you?
Yeah, I think we should also point out that once again, we are back in Oregon where I said so few Black people and so often this happens. And I mean, what are the likelihood that 2 times in one show, we're talking about the same state? It is extremely serious that we need to deal with this. We see some serious institutional deficiencies in Oregon when it comes to making sure that their Black residents are secure. Again, when you see the climate of America in 2024, racism is on the ballot. Racism is a part of life right now. Black people are not safer than we were any other time. The ideal of making America great again includes making Black people feel threatened in a manner where you might bite or stab them with scissors on the street in broad daylight.
And once again, these are unprovoked, random attacks happening in significant numbers inside of particular cities. It is insane, but we will continue to follow.